straight out of Narrowa here, New Zealand. Here's Maurieo. Hello, Maurieo Vlogs number 471, 10 Steaks. Hello, welcome. What a bloody marvellous day I had today. But it started with the cats appearing in all sorts of, well, weird positions that they're not usually in. So as I went round up this morning, the cats, when I got to work, was persisting down, was raining. I thought the day was doomed as far as field work was going, but well, that's not how it turned out, and we managed to get into the field work and get stuck in to the 10 steak challenge. Now my students were quite happy for me to do a video of the day's proceedings, which was pretty awesome. So I did a few little video clips on my camera, which I'm going to compile into a vlog for that day and that course. And then I set up the GoPro just after the proceedings started to do a bit of a time lapse. So, well, let's have a look at the time lapse and see what that comes at. And here it is. And first up, we laid out all 10 steaks about 5 metres apart, and then the students levelled the tops of them in 2 directions and determined relative heights just using assumed datum for the top of the steaks. They then went away and calculated a 1% grade rising up from the first steak. Or was it falling away? Falling away, sorry. So we were falling from left to right. They then were able to mark that up on the steaks with insulation tape, taking care that the level was at the top of the tape. Once we'd got those steaks all marked up, we got out a string and just ran a string from start to finish with a bit of a loop in the middle, just to try and see how we went. Now the first group in the foreground here, it looked like we had a little bit of a bend in the string, so there might be some problems with that. However, we left it how it was, and then we decided then we'd do an independent check using the total station. So we'd set up the total station and took a bearing and a distance and a difference in height to the tape on each steak, and we'll go back to the office and calculate that out to confirm the accuracy of our setup. Now once that was done for both groups, we then got the digital level out, and for future going forward we did familiarised ourselves with the digital level and did a 2-peg test, which came out very good, about 0.0001 of a metre error, which was just awesome, or 0.1 of a millimetre. So I'm at the moment here, they're just putting the total station away by the look of it. Yep, and the digital level will come out soon, so I'm just going to let that play through and we'll move on. So let's just enjoy a bit of pseudo Benny Hill music in the background there. So here we've got the combined group. There's the staff man going to the thicker bit there. Yep, we're all moving, setting up there. And there it is, the digital level with the bar-coded staff. There is the staff man there. And I think we're all done. That's it. So let's move on to the diary now. So that was just a little bit of a time lapse of the day's proceedings, maybe a couple of hours there in a few minutes. So Friday the 3rd of August, I think I got a fair bit of exercise out done there. So I'm going to give myself. I was out and about there for quite a while, moving up and down. I'm going to give myself 30 minutes there. I think that's fair. So I'm just going to put it in there under a walk. I certainly did 30 minutes of walking. So that was vlog 471, the 10 steaks. I call it the 10 steak challenge because it's 10 steaks. I should actually call it the 11 steaks. It only pushes out 45 metres, but yes. Anyway, moving right along, we're going to have a question. 139, where, what, who is a hint 1, and a bit of a shout out. Yeah, a bit of a shout out in a little while to Vivek, one of my students there. Very helpful today, but a bit of an interesting story. So, keep an eye out for Web Crap of the Week coming up after this. Probably it's around about 10 o'clock. We might get it in just after midnight. So 6 hours of teaching today, a 2-hour tutorial type lecture in the morning, and then a 4 hours from 1 till 5 in the afternoon on a Friday afternoon. And then home for the weekend. So 6 hours, and I've been doing a lot of work on a bit of a database of students and things like that. So that took up a couple of hours today as well. So that's all there is with the diary. So let's go. Let's go to the shout out.
This is the story of Moz.
Bit of a shout out to
Moz named Moz who
coming
in
up
his
there,
named
doesn't he? I'll turn Moz off. Sorry, Moz. I must remember yes, I've got it set. So just another impromptu interlude there from Moz. So Vivek. I have some. We're supposed to all wear steel cap boots, and Vivek left his at home, so I had a pair of gum boots there that he could have, but I said, well, I thought I was trying to think up of a little bit of I guess you might call it a punishment, but just a requisition of something of a tax, and so I thought, he could maybe bring a packet of biscuits or something, and we'll have that for afternoon tea next week. So that was all very good, well and good, but when I was putting the gear away, I couldn't remember for the life of me where I'd put the key to my shed. Very concerned about worrying it, and I knew worried about it. I knew I had a spare key, so I asked Vivek if he'd be security for the container, and I'd go and get my car and get the other key. And so I went away and got my car and came back, and he found the key. Found where I'd put it. And so I thought, I can't let that good deed go unrewarded. So what I said was that I'll tax myself. I'll fund the packet of biscuits for the group next week. So so thanks very much to Vivek for his marvellous help, and certainly helped me out of a spot there. And we'll have to see what biscuits I can bring to the party next week. I hope we all get to enjoy a bit of a snack on something nice. So thank you once again for your sterling help there, Vivek. That was marvellous stuff. So let's have a look at today's challenge. And, well, today's challenge, I don't quite know. This guy here is appeared in a movie in 1992 movie, and he appeared as a character that would be very adverse to steaks. Yes, they wouldn't want to get too close to the old wooden steak. So the question is, what's the movie, or what part was he playing in the movie? Let's not get too technical here. I'll be pretty lenient on the technicalities around the part. And who is this actor? 1992 movie, British. I played a character very adverse to the old wooden steak. So, yesterday's challenge was to guess this music. And of course, it was Bridge Over Troubled Waters. No, was it? It was Bridge Over Troubled Waters by Simon and Garfunkel, but I haven't got the Hall of Fame up there. Okay, let's quickly see if we can get that up while we're here, rather than redo this whole video. So let's see. Here it is here. And I'll just I'm just cut and pasting it on my other screen here. Oh, I don't think we'll see how that records. And there we go. File, save as. We can listen to this wonderful song here. Save it as. Hall of Fame. There we go, and presto, it's done. Bridge Over Troubled Waters by Simon and Garfunkel. And Moz got that. So, well done, Moz. Another three or four there. And here we'll be wiping the board. So, we need a few challenges there for Moz, if someone can just get in there and intercept this run of, he's got 3, 6, 7 in a row. Doing pretty good, so you'll have to be on top of your game to get in ahead of Moz. So, finally got that Hall of Fame sorted there. So, I think that's enough for today. What happens there, I have my Hall of Fame spreadsheet, and I just use the snipping tool to create a JPEG file which has the same, which I then save as the same name every time, so it just updates my my OBS software. So perhaps we can learn something from that today, from that little thing there. So that was awesome, Moz. Thanks very much. Thanks everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, and your marvellous support of me and my channel. I appreciate everything, and thank you very much. So cheers. See you.
That's all, folks.
Smash that like button.